Hey everyone, it's me, Margot. Just throwing my hat in the ring in regards to this My Favorite Things contest that Amy has thrown out there. It's been really fun watching everyone's video, and I just thought I'd pass along some of my favorite things. So most of it, I guess, has to do with skin. I think a lot of you are using the beauty products, which is great. I've got one food item, but these are just some of my favorite things. Let's start with the basics. I think teeth are important. I think white teeth just make you look a little younger. And my girlfriend, who has done the Crest White Strips, which I haven't done, she swears by them. But what I've been doing, and I think my teeth have gotten a little whiter, is the Colgate whitening. Just doing that. I don't know. Sometimes when I look at my videos, they look whiter than they used to. So I think they're working anyway. But that's a great product. Super, super cheap. And, you know, I do that in the whitening gum, of course. So every little bit helps. But that's one of my favorite things. Another thing for skin is, number one, what do we start with? Like, what are we doing? I'm on the bandwagon for the Apricot Facial Scrub. But some people, for my age, a lot of my friends have asked me, how come your skin is so smooth? There's two schools of thought on that. The biggest thing is exfoliation. Exfoliate, exfoliate, exfoliate. If you get rid of the wrinkles, if you literally scrub them off you, it does help a lot. But then moisturizing is important too. But I do use these. Now, some of you might gasp at this because you'll think, oh, you should never put this on your face. It is basically a thin buff puff. Remember those buff puffs that used to be really big years ago? This is a thin one, and I change this fairly frequently. Probably, I just got a bag of just a ton of them, and I probably mine only lasts for about a week. The reason why is because you don't want bacteria to store up in it. I keep it in a container that does kind of drain the water off of it, but you never can get all the water off of these things. So, but this is like a little thin buff puff. This one is called 12 Count Facial Buff Sponges, but you guys kind of get the gist of it. I do use Cetaphil Cleanser. Oh, I didn't put that in my pile here. Cetaphil Cleanser that my dermatologist have recommended, but I do use with the Apricot Scrub. I go in and I kind of do go to town on my face a little bit with this. I'm a little older than some of those, and I wouldn't want you guys to damage your skin. At this stage of the game, I've got so many stinking layers I need to get rid of a few. So that's always a good thing. But on top of that, after I get out of the shower, I use these products. These products were big in the 80s. And some of you will be like, what the heck is that? But this was something that came out a lot in the health food stores back when well, in the 80s. I won't tell you how old I was. But number one, I do. And so, really, I find that with this, I don't really need to use an astringent at all. That kind of does the trick for me in terms of tightening my pores. I then use an Elastin Collagen. This is made by Rachel Perry. Now, some of you might have health food stores that you can get it from, but it's called Rachel. It's kind of like a funky, ooh, why in the world? Funky looking thing. Rachel Perry, Elastin Collagen. Immediately visible. It's called an instant facelift, okay? It looks like a gel. It's a clear gel, okay? And you put it on your face and you let it dry. Almost has the consistency, a little bit of like egg white, and you let it dry. You rub it in all of your face. I put it under my eyes. I put it all over my face, and you let it kind of tighten. There is like a little bit of a tightening element to it. Let it dry. And then I use, on top of this, and I think this is a 1-2 punch thing. I don't know why. I've tried other moisturizers with that collagen. I've tried other collagens. They just don't do the trick that this Rachel Perry brand does. You can get this online. I ended up going to like a website for health food stuff, and I order this stuff online. But it's called Rachel Perry, and then this is called Lecithin Aloe Moisture Retention Cream. It does have an SPF of 15, which of course is important. But the combination of these two, I'm telling you, whoops, combination is just, it really does make my skin feel a whole lot softer. So that's the moisturizing thing. Then I go to my base. I've been using recently, my daughter and I both have really sensitive skin. Like I have to have mainly 14 karat gold earrings. I don't have any like eczema problems now, but I know I get kind of itchy if I have makeup that I've had too long or whatever. But this is my new one. Almay has a great line of hypoallergenic makeups. In other words, they don't make you allergic. They don't put things in it that would cause you to have an allergic reaction. CoverGirl, for example, has a lot of fragrance in their products, and it makes me totally break out. So here's one. This is my base. I use the Almay TLC, Truly Lasting Color is what that stands for. And it does truly last. No, part of it's because I have a tan and that helps too, but it's called, you know what, you have to forgive me here. I'm going to put my eyes on for a minute. I need cheaters now. 16-hour makeup, and I will tell you, it really does stay. But TLC Almay Hypoallergenic, this is the base I'm using. I've got a tan now, and I always still use the foundation, even though I have a tan, just because it tends to even out my skin tone and kind of cover some of the blotchy areas. So, I got this one from Amber. I've been using it ever since she did one of her makeup videos, which was fabulous, by the way. I love this eyeliner. This is what is this? L'Oreal Voluminous Eyeliner. The cool thing about this is that, look, it's like a tip. It's like a magic marker that you put on your eye. It really, you can almost not botch it, you know. I do a lot of makeup putting on when I'm in the car, and I mean, I can drive, and it's like, it has this great little like edge thing. You can just zoop, zoop, and then underneath I go to the tip, whoop, whoop, and I'm done. So that's my tip. Amber gave me that one. I've been using it now for a little over a month. Whenever she did her video a while back, love it, love it, love it. According to Amy, that's Amy's thing. Love it, love it, love it. Last but not least, of course, is one food item. Now, I read recently on one of the responses that one of you guys said we can't have rice because it puffs up in our stomach. I don't know about you, but this is a little treat snack that I get whenever I need that little sweet, little something, something for my sweet tooth. Probably shouldn't be going here, but I'll tell you, it is really good. It's called Quaker Mini Delights. Comes in a box like this. It's like, I don't know why I'm not doing this right. Okay, Quaker Mini Delights. I like the chocolatey drizzle. It's, you know, I can't eat chocolate, but this is just enough chocolate for me that I get that thing out, and I don't get many cravings, but this is one that satisfies it. It's only 90 calories, this whole bag. So I'll eat like half a bag in a sitting. I just want to show you what these are. What these look like, if you haven't had these. These are good, okay? There's chocolate drizzle on it, but, okay, 90 calories. This is if you eat the whole bag, which there's no way I can eat the whole bag. I don't know if you can see in it, but there's no way I can eat all that. Okay, it's not really working, but there's quite a bit in there. So I only eat like about half a bag. Sometimes I'll only take like a few bites, and it's just enough to get that, you know. Total carbs for the bag is 14 grams. That's still under the 15 that my surgeon told me to stay away from. It's a gram of protein, like that even makes a difference. But basically, it's a multi-grain cake. It's got a little bit of chocolate drizzled on it, and it's really, really good. So just a little something, something. Some of you guys have done some great reviews on like protein bars and things like that. I'm 3 months out. I still can't eat those protein bars without feeling, especially I think the peanut ones. I think my gallbladder might be going a little bit, but so this is one way to get a little bit of that and not feel like I'm totally deprived all the time. So that's it. Those are my favorite things. And keep them coming. I love hearing more about the stuff. I'm going to be trying a bunch of products that you guys recommended. So thanks for doing them. And Amy, great idea on the video. And we'll talk to you guys soon.